Hello guys. So today we actually are playing on KGS at the moment. As you know, a couple of streams ago we addressed the one last potential issue, the one last flaw in our Go world state of the our Go state at the moment, which is one 8Dan Fox account, and the 8Dan Fox account is now 9Dan. And now again, once again, every one of our accounts is 9 Dan again. As a 9 Dan, we were not able to find a Fox match with the same opponent, so we luckily we have Ben on KGS and we can play here. Great. How has your Maydays been going? Mayday is known as the International Labor Day. International Labor Day. What what better thing to do than to play Go during Labor Day? Of course, I do. Here in the U.S., we do work on Labor Days, and our version of Labor Day is actually in September. Actually, September first weekend of September. Is it the first Friday of September? Anyways, that's a U.S. Labor Day as far as that's concerned. Um, cool, cool, cool. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is reasonably good. Okay, cut. My new understanding is as long as you are never considering any invasions, you might as well cut, because if your opponent allows you to have those Sente moves from the outside, it's okay. And if he's forced to Atari from the second line, it's never really bad. It could be slightly bad, but it's never really bad. Yeah, like the game. White does get this honey into the corner, but we're okay to just ignore that and then move on. As usual, the keyword of the day is sustainable development. Okay, I think I think we don't need to play one more move. What do you guys think? We're gonna settle the push and cut with the extending Sente, a good old call to defender's advantage, which helps us to do sustainable development, and we'll be okay. I don't know when we lost one Byoyomi period, but that's okay. He lost three, so can't be that bad. Anyways, we'll play the extend. White is not totally alive, so white plays here. This is a lot of pressure on us, which is good. We're gonna play aggressively. This is KGS Blitz after all. This is KGS Blitz after all. Really didn't want to extend back with that just ugly, ugly shape. Well, it's not ugly, but it doesn't threaten white in any way, so we might as well just leave ourselves a cutting point here and allow white to threaten us, which is okay. Are we okay to leave the cut? Is the cut not even Sente? I think the cut is not even Sente, so, right? Honey Connect can't kill us, Extend can't kill us, this can't kill us. This move is interesting. I don't think that can kill us either, so we are going to put more pressure on the white group and save our two stones. At least this is Sente. White can play this move and save himself, which is a bit of a problem, so let's make sure to not attack too hard. Good, good, good. I don't think we have attacked too hard yet. Play the last big corner move. White's group looks a little weak, doesn't it? Jump here and then peep here.
Someone invites you to play.
I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let's play another press. This move doesn't even matter because we can play here. We can have a connecting sente and everything. So the top, the top, it well, hopefully the top is where we have an advantage in sustainable development. Hopefully. I guess this is how we used up our time. Um, KGS clock is famously very, very fast in the sense that if it counts to 1, 1 is actually 0.999, and when it ever just like touches 0 with all the lag and everything in place, so with lag considered, you probably have to play like midway between 0 and 1 to make sure that you're okay. That's like a half second lag. So if you play while it looks like you have 1 second on the clock, it's already a little too late. Just some KGS clock management for you guys. So yes, I told you guys 0, you have to play at the 1 second or something. When there's lag, we added a minute for Ben 0 just in case it was lag. It looks like lag. It looks like lag. So when there's any kind of lag, it so there's this various kinds of lag. One is you just you know I think what just happened now is the system waking up to the fact that it's like it's not getting a response from Benzero's internet, and then it's like doing this back and forth, and so it's like in limbo. It's deciding what to do. So if your system is giving KGS some back and forth pins, it's all good. Okay, so Ben came back. We added 1 second to Ben Zero's 1 minute to Ben Zero's clock, but it didn't register, and the system kind of like canceled all the actions. It seems. Oh, it seems like the system canceled all the actions, like the adding 1 minute and stuff like that. So really, I don't quite know what the protocol on KGS is. Sometimes you can imagine like if your IP is not pinging the KGS to let KGS know that you're still here, KGS might just assume you are here and just time you out. That's what most people complain about when they use KGS for stuff. This is sometimes it just doesn't respond, and then like in this case the KGS knows that Benzero is disconnected, so it just kicks him out, like logs off, and then our clocks would be paused, which is okay too. It's when that KGS thinks you're still connected, and that you yourself is not your machine is KGS on your machine is not responsive. That's where a lot of these timeouts can occur. Anyways, profit. Zitron's a profit. Makes sense. Anyways, the game is pretty early, and it's very involved. Debatable how this is, but the main talking point, the main interest of this game now is how KGS is going to respond to the timeout scenario. As for the game itself, White has like 25 points between the left and the right, maybe 30 points Left and the right, 5 more points here, 35, 5 more, 40. 40 points. Black has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wow, so white has like 5 more points than black does. But it does feel like black is better here. This connected center, there's some potential in the middle here. And white's not totally alive on the right. Not totally alive on the here, right? We can Atari. So if white has to spend one more move here, black does clearly have the initiative. Yeah, I think black is slightly better. And if this move kills the top white group, then it's all done. And this is where if the cut is sente or not matters a lot. If the cut is sente, white just blocks at 016, and this is basically alive. But if it's not, white blocks here, black peeps on the outside, safe and like loose. And if white can only make one eye on the top, connect this wedge, and then Atari capture Atari can destroy this eye. So hard to say. Looks like Ben0 is back in the KGS rooms. Yeah, too bad, too bad. Some lag. That's okay. This game was a little unfair, let's be honest. Benzaru is figuring out his internet connection while we're sitting here just pondering the ins and outs and the nuances of the position, like who's a little stronger, a little weaker, and stuff. All right. Okay. Ah, that's some very, very bitter instant coffee there. Ooh, it's making me think that the Go Congress mug itself is bitter. It's really funny. It's making me think that this cup itself is bitter. I've only drank coffee from this for a while. Yeah, black clearly has more potential in the game. Atari Extend is basically Sente on this, and black makes some bottom potential, the middle potential. This is the only problem group for black in the middle here. But we played a press and a jump into the middle, so. Benzero says, sorry, I'm on a train and the connection is more unstable than I thought. Let's finish some other time. Yeah, that makes sense. No worries. So Benzero clearly did not know that he was on stream. Anyways, all good. We are now going back to Fox. So we'll consider that a victory, huh? Benzero is one of the European pros, right? Yes, yes, a very nice looking mug. 10 seconds games on a train is very optimistic. True. Okay, let me reopen my Fox and it should open up. Good, good, good. We're gonna go on our main account. 10-second games on a train is very optimistic. Very, very. This is our main account, our pro account and everything. I know the way I have set up my Fox, this is an AI. The way I have my Fox set up is not very conducive to you guys watching. Just this is me, this is the top, and this is also the top. Yes, I know there's a bit of a mismatch there. I know, I know, I know, I know. I probably should just one time have this whole window be my Fox window. What I didn't like, this guy is on my blacklist, unfortunately. What I didn't like about that was there was some dead space in the middle the Fox, between the Fox overlays. This guy is probably questionable too, but yeah.
Start to play.
Nah. The other guy was for sure on my blacklist, and I have a feeling this guy is on my blacklist too, but um, um, it's so hard to find a game on 9 nowadays. I think we will play him. Let's see if we can expand the blacklist. Now, this guy is not on my blacklist. QQ is on my blacklist. That was a previous guy. Where does your pro account nickname come from? I thought of it. I thought of it. Um, he just connected, doesn't Atari? We'll play sustainable development for everything. Let's see if we can expand the blacklist. This guy is not on the blacklist. I think he's we have no reasons to suspect that this guy. We have no reasons to suspect this guy. Yeah, he's 50-50 and everything. And I'm sure this is not 100% AI approved so far. What is sustainable development? Wow. Fizzy X Ending Jin asks, what is sustainable development? What's sustainable development? Uh, well, it's the answer to all questions you have related to Go. It's also the question. It's also it's the answer to all Go related questions. It is also the answer to like half of the world's problems, I guess. Half of the world's problems. So, a connect. That's a very interesting move. I think we are gonna just connect on the outside to make sure we can have a full view of the outside and then press him. So it means it's almost exactly what it is. Sustainable development in Go means basically what it means in real life as well. Um, Sustainable development. You want to develop as much as quickly as you can across the board, across the Go board, and you want to be able to sustain a very fast level of development as far as you can, as much as you can, which means you're gonna play moves that give you a healthy amount of strength, thickness, that kind of thing. So in the future, you can have enough strength to sustain your development. Also, of course, you want as much speed in development as possible, given the same level of strength and everything. So it just means you want to have a healthy amount of thickness and safety and territory, which is often known as speed when you play the game. Do we push first? No, we don't push first. We'll play this other Hane first. Yeah, this is Sente. This isn't Sente. I guess Sente is more important. So we'll play the Sente move. Yeah, I was a little worried about this. Yeah, so what should your goal strategy be? Sustainable development. How do you attack your opponent most effectively? Sustainable development. How do you defend most effectively? Sustainable development. It's all the same answers. Oh, he just placed there. That's a very interesting move. I'm sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna block him. And I think we're gonna just dump defend one move. Ooh, now that he connects, we can smart defend one move. Extend. Yeah, good, good. Okay, he answered everything like, so I guess he answered everything very meekly, so we'll also play a little safe as well. There's this move, there's this move. But I kind of like, I guess we'll play here. Okay, so territory and strengths and safety are the two things you want to maximize when you play Go. All right, B hates Atari. When you say that the other person is in the blacklist, I have the image of the questionable Netflix series. So there's a Netflix series called The Blacklist. I wonder if it's that guy. That guy. Yes, it's that guy. I don't know his name, but it's that actor. That guy. That guy. That's a guy. Yes, that guy is a star of this show. Okay. I've never watched an episode though, so I can't tell you much more about it, but that's a very interesting thing, the blacklist. All right, Zichen is the head of the Church of the Sustainable Development. Yes, I am head of the Sustainable Development School of the of Go. Can we double honey here? Actually, I think we can. That's a little crazy, but I think we can pull off the double honey. The point of the defender's advantage, one might say, is sustainable development. Yes, exactly. Zenken, welcome, welcome. So right now, if the bottom right is totally okay for white, this is going to be very good as an exchange. We're surrounding a lot of territory in the center. So I think this is what this fight is going to boil down to, whether white is totally safe on the bottom. And yeah, it's like if we get another Atari, I'm pretty sure we'll be safe. So this game is made extra easy for us. We already did sustainable development in the middle of the board now. All we have to do now is to, you know, back it up, or all we have to do now is live on the bottom, and it's all good. And it looks pretty easy. In fact, we're even connect out. We're not even just playing some defensive move. We're even putting pressure on black at the same time, and that's the and that's the central tenet of defender's advantage. Just because your opponent is attacking doesn't mean that he gets the right to profit. Moves like e16, I always have a hard time finding the timing to play moves like that. Yeah, e16. Yeah, e16. E16 was it was not that big of a move, so let's let's play the best move we think we can in this position. Wow. Okay. Okay. right, well, this just makes our job a lot easier. Finding some weaknesses in the black shape um, just made our jobs a lot easier. We'll even play this move as defender's advantage. Yeah, yeah, E16 was, we were okay tanuking that because we felt, I felt I could defend the corner enough. Um, and when we played E16, I just didn't find anything else that was that attractive to play at the time. That's why we played E16. It's like, I guess it's a big move, that kind of thing. Okay, well, this guy is for sure not on our blacklist because he is losing very badly. Um, K15 by black looked like a misclicked Hane, no? K15 by black looked like a misclicked Hane, no? Yes, yes, he was gonna Hane, and yeah, yeah, that was gonna. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I was expecting the Hane. You guys were expecting the Hane. If he Hanes, we were gonna Hane in Sente and play a probably a Tiger Mouse, and probably Black was not gonna be able to capture us from there. So he wanted to play K6, K15 here to surround us immediately and look for the capture. Clearly, Black having lost the middle territory here probably felt that he could only win by capturing us, which is probably correct. Which is probably correct. Um, mm, how should we do this? I'm sure the other move, this Atari would work too. I don't know. In fact, I just read out the entire sequence of this working. I don't know why I allowed him to survive here. But note the key word here. We allowed black to survive, and the other keyword moments ago, which was black felt the only way he could win the game was to capture the white group. How come we're letting the opponent live? That's the beauty of defender's advantage. Just because black was attacking white does not mean that black, uh, in other words, it's perfectly normal for um, white to capture black, even though black was attacking white. So just it's a totally normal state of the world and go. So if you guys can channel the defender's advantage and use it to sort of get your opponent to overextend like he did in this game, and then you can pick, oh my god, this was a real misclick. And then you can pick, of course we meant to cut there. Uh-oh. Yeah. And then you can pick whether and then you can pick how you want to win the game. It's like, do I want to let him live by capturing a stone here? Do I want to go for the kill and play the second line Atari? Whatever you want to do, you're gonna be okay. So, well, this guy is clearly not on the blacklist. Um, okay. The Q10 cut is starting to show itself. Yeah, 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 yeah. The whole thing, yeah. And note how it's a defender's advantage. So we didn't cut, we just allowed the cut to sort of be a problem throughout this attack. GG easy, add him to the white list. Although this guy is probably not on the list anymore, he felt a little too easy. So we're probably not playing him anymore as well. The free low list. Yes, add him to the list of when we're about to rank down. Add him to the list of the players we look for. Okay, so customary reviews. Yeah, it's so hard to find games at this time, so we're gonna review endlessly. We're gonna review with every chance we got. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good, 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 good. Let's pull it up. Good, 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 good. Okay. So the first thing is this is actually fine. This connect is actually a fine Joseki shape. Usually black Ataris, but in white 63%. So the connect is fine. Um, this extend is also fine. The Joseki we all know is Atari and then extend. So he just connects and we play this one. It's probably about the same as the AI move. I maybe the AI wants this, which is this is what opening Go theory wants. The AI wants nothing. I guess that's why this kind of move is very unpopular nowadays, even though it's a totally okay thing to do to sort of get a two space extension on either side. It's totally fine. We played here. Okay. Jump. Jump is also a little slow. I expect us to be much better now. Um, yes, I get a yeah, and the shoulder hits are good. Yes, I get for a V premium account, which is given for which they give for for pro accounts for pro accounts for Fox V premium account, which they give for pro accounts. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sure this block is so good. Okay, we're at 81. Good, good, good. This attach is a little questionable. I don't know if we're still at 81. Yes, we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Not bad for like a 5 point lead is definitely not bad for just the beginning of the game. And we're at 95, which is good. So I have a pro account which Fox admins gave a like their Fox V accounts. So I have a paid version of Fox account basically, and yeah, a paid version of Fox account. It gives me a lot more Fox Fine Art Pro points. So Fine Art Pro, every time I use this, like ask what where to move, like this 95, fine, it costs 1x of Fine Art. 5 Fine Art points equals 20 of these. So 5 Fine Art points I can ask Fine Art 20 times, which is plenty. Which is plenty. This was a little iffy. Yeah, yeah. The AI move is a little better. Um, it's just much better to play this shape and then headbutt, and he can't connect. Puts a little counter pressure on the opponent. Then this shape. This is a little weak for white. I wanted this in Sente, but yeah, I was a little afraid of this. So this way black is also cut, but white doesn't put nearly as much pressure on these three white stones as the connected headbutt shape. But this peep, and then this one, he just went for survival basically. This seemed okay. And at this moment, we took a Tanuki. This may be big enough to play by itself, but oh yeah, this move, yeah, extend as a Sente move was so big. We played one, and then we did play here, so congrats to us. And that's the typically it's no big deal to answer the press with a crawling move. It's no big deal, but people really don't like to answer it this way. Probably because of this. You Hane and then he Hanes here. You built up all this strength on the second line and everything, but you still have a hard time making the double Hane and attacking and getting something out of it. Wow, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this order and not, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this order. Makes sense. Why did black not play Q4 in the start? Q4. Q4 coordinates. Q4. Well, black did play Q4. He played the 3-3 in the beginning. Okay. Hold on. Q4. What is this thing? Uh-oh. I have screwed something up. I screwed up my board. I see. Okay, good, good. All right, all we have to do is get that scene back, that review window back, and we're good. Okay, 04, sorry. 04. This is a bit of a challenge mode.
Someone invites you to play.
04. 04 at the start. Oh, 04 at the start. Yeah, 04 would be a fine move earlier. Like here maybe. Yeah, like here. 04. 04 is here. That's a fine move. Okay. Yeah, so... And then the top, it's like we put a little pressure on black. And of course this white move is definitely sustainable development because, it's making territory for white. And this extend, it's just, it's a little... Black is alive, but it's just a little, like he does live here, but it's a little bit unambitious, and so yeah, and so we played a correspondingly unambitious move here just to be extra solid. Already, this extend is now the biggest on the board. Yeah, good. I'm very happy we were able to find most of the big moves on the board, and I'm glad we played the double Hane, which is not defensive, and we continued to press to try to find more value in the game, even though the game is very good for us now. Yeah, just black doesn't have much, didn't make a lot of territory this whole game. And it just so happens our favorite Go strategy is defender's advantage, and so it's just like, yeah, I don't think there was a way to kill white this way. I was like, I was already making this as our backdoor move. Black has to peep to take away this eye. I would play that and have black capture this and sort of move on from this. But of course, this is, losing over 20 points for free. So with defender's advantage, first we try out the other avenues. and this already destroyed black territory, and this got this move to Vicente, so we're totally alive here now too, so it's all good. And of course, why, yeah, I read out this later, and this does work, and so we definitely should have played this way, but no big deal. Oh yes, we misclicked at the end. No big deal. No big deal. Did you guys see the game review? Yeah, and it's not that important anyways. Okay, okay. We didn't see the fine art window. It's not that important anyways. It's frozen on the Fox Go move. Yes, yes. It's not that important anyways, my bad. My bad, my bad. It's not that important anyways. You guys saw the game. Feel free to rewind to the game. So it'll be okay. um, yeah, this guy was not very challenging, but that's okay. 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 Now the arduous task of finding a non-AI, non-botting opponent in US afternoons. Whew. Ben Zero was great. He was able to play, but unfortunately he was on the train and we couldn't play either. All right, this guy wants
Start
to
to
play
play.
a slow game, and he is a 3 and 3 9 dan, not likely able to. Hmm, a bit questionable, but we play him. He only lost to AIs. He won all the other games he played, but he did lose to AIs. So uh, I am I am not sure what to think of this guy. Mm, mm, mm. Definitely not. All right. The guy played a lot of AIs. Even though I didn't see him win, he beat all the human opponents. So yeah. All right. Anyways, we're not that desperate for the games yet. Maybe 10 minutes later when matchmaking never gives us a game. Slow game. His record seems like he got to 0 dan 9 dan pretty easily. What percentage of Fox 9 dans would you estimate for as bots? There's a few well-known ones. The rest I don't know. It's probably 30%, my estimate. A Polish person told me that Stanislaw Frelak's surname, so Frelak, isn't really Polish. Aha. Wow. Okay. Okay. So then did we ask him what country it is if it's not Polish? Slow game. His yeah, yeah. Oof. So there was so this is actually a very interesting thing that one can do. And Raju888, thanks for the follow. Uh-huh. This is actually something that is very, very interesting. I will go through this a little bit. American Oh, another American Go Journal. Last call. Early bird pricing for the U.S. Go Congress ends tomorrow. Oh, ends tomorrow. Heart of Go Congress. Watch Top Boards Battle. Uh, promo codes. Last stream. Last stream we Nihon King Summer Go Camp. Last stream we did something very interesting. We figured out the password to register for the Go Congress. It was really funny. Anyways, here it is. Here it is. Oh wow! Early bird pricing ends in 10 hours. Register now here. Register now here. Yeah, it's so fun. Okay, anyways, last time we registered and we couldn't see if our registration stuck. So, oh, there it is. Michael Chen. So our registration did stick and wow, 225 already. That's very, very healthy. When I registered last weekend on Sunday, probably it was 147, and I was really worried about their attendance and everything. I was really worried. But now that we have 225, that's more and more healthy, which is great. Which is great. Not that many, not as many six dance and seven dance as I thought, but that's okay. A lot of the pros haven't registered. I know because usually when they do like invitations, they say pros you register this way, enter the password in your registration, so we'll give you complimentary stuff. So we figured out the password and it was great. I see Nick's Bicky. Nice. What's the password? What's the password? The password is this. Not that it will work for you guys, but it doesn't hurt to try. So register, and you can see here, you can do use reg 2026, non-NA use 2026 for some discounts, right? So when you register, the coupon code is the password if you're a use player is this. And now, so I am a pro, so we tried Pro Reg 2026 and it worked. That was a password, but they'll still make you pay because at the Go Congress, it's a password. It doesn't absolve you guys of the fee. So, anyways, that's a password. Need to register. Ask OGS 3Q in the yes, yes. Ask to put you in the pro bracket, and then it'll be okay. Look like apply, and all of a sudden, see the discount is applied. 500, wasn't it 2000 a few years ago in the mountains? Yes, the total cost is gonna come down to around like 1 to 2000, but the Go Congress only costs 500. This is for all Go Congress related activities, all the professional lectures, simos, tournaments, and lectures, simos, yeah, all the stuff that you can think of. And so that's all the activities, go activities. You still have to pay for your own travel and food and stay. The hotel rooms that Go Congress is a part of, I think the hotel costs something like 200 plus dollars a day. So if you room with three people, that is probably around 70 to $80 a day, and that'll cost for 8 days. That's like 600 700, and if you fly there, that's another 3 to 500. And if you eat food, it's between 1 to 2,000 total cost. What a steal! 67. No, no, it's there's tax and everything, and Boston is famous for having relatively high taxes. Anyways, that's the registration. So as you guys can see, all the discounts, and stuff, it's all just for the um, registration fee. But by the way, if you register and you stay on site, there's a discount to the hotel. What I talked about, 200 and 20 something, 200 and something per day is the discounted rate. And I'm not sure if it includes um, taxes and fees. So, anyways. Um, so, usually you don't have to pay everything up front. You can pay on site. Usually, I don't know if everyone paid here. Like if everyone who registered already paid or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, that was the password. Feel free, but it's as you can tell, someone's gonna ask you, and it's and if you have no friends, it's around 1,500 for the hotel. Yes, yes. If you have no friends for 7 days, yeah, for 200 and change, plus tax maybe. But you get to stay in a hotel room all by yourself, which is a plus. Um, and you might get people to pay for your hotel. If you get three different roommates and you charge them one third every day, you can stay for free. That's an idea. But you know, uh, not to. Why were we on this? Why were we on this? That was the yeah. That was here. Hello there. I played a bit of Go 20 years ago, and I'd like to play again. What is the best play platform to play online as an European or as an European? Guys, let's all tell Killmore69 what the best Go servers are. Some of them on. Is it called online? Yes, yes, OGS. That's OGS. KGS is gokgs.com. And we just played on the Fox Go server. Uh, hold on. We are going back to the Fox Go server. This is the Fox Go server. This is there's 5,000 at this moment. Um, but even on Fox, we are having a difficult time finding a game at this moment at 4:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. But yeah, those two would get you everywhere. A lot of Go tournaments are on these websites, and make yourself a lot of friends. By the way, this is what OGS looks like. I should show you guys what OGS looks like. So as with the other websites, OGS has given me a pro account as well. Hold on, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I opened up display capture. Something happened. Okay, I may have screwed up my thing a lot. Anyways, this is what OGS looks like. This is the night version. Oh, I think I know what I did. Okay, now we're back. Now we're back. Now we're good. This is what OGS looks like. And yeah. US Go Congress early bird discounts announcement. Good. This is all this. You can see all the streams that are happening on Twitch, on OGS with their stream stuff, which is good. Cool. Let's see what announcement center happened. Announcement. Announcement history. EGF 1. Oh, that's interesting. Prague Go tournament is happening. Interesting. Prague European Pair Go Championships. Spigo European Pair Go Championships. Wow, a lot of things are happening in Europe. If you guys can see here, a lot of stuff is happening on Europe. So there's never been a better time to be a Go player from Europe. So this is great. Oh, KGS, I played on this a long time ago. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. Also, shout out to Burning Board, where we have everyone's favorite pro going, so you can have a nice and cheaper Go Congress camp. This time, I asked them to stay on site, which would be even more fun. Hopefully, they let me do that. Personally, been really enjoying playgo.gg lately. Nice. Yeah. Review by Wu Man. Oh, so this game is over. Thanks for watching. Great. Yeah, there's a lot of Go tournaments happening in Europe nowadays, and everything. Prague Go tournament is happening. Great. Great. Okay. Who won this game? Andrei Kravets. It's nice to be in Europe where I do think there's a bit more Go tournaments happening in Europe, which is quite nice. Yeah, Andrei Kravets, very stable and doing well at the same time. This is impressive. Very nice. Um, so Ali lost. Andrew Kravitz won. This is round. I don't know what round this is. It looks like it's round 2 and round 1. I'm sure Andrew Kravitz won this one as well. Ooh, 2.5. That's pretty close. It looks like a lot of stones died there. White by 0.6. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Very close. Looks like Andre screwed up a little bit in the end game there. Oh, very close. Yeah, Andre is a very, like he grinds out these he grinds these games out very well. It's very impressive there. Arvid Pittner. That guy. This is a person I have seen play online. I don't know how strong this player is. I think he's from Germany. Black by 2.5. Nice, very impressive. But black by 3.5. But Ali started winning in the middle game. The top left all died. Okay, good. I don't know what tournament this is. 54th Prague Go tournament. All right. Anyways, this is OGS. It's very good for broadcasting games, showing games, and things like that. And Go Congress registration. So when we saw this, it was stuck at 147 registered players last weekend, and I think it was just some programming code refresh didn't work, or someone didn't update the thing, didn't update, and now it's updated, and it's all good. All right. We are ready to go look for more games. We are ready to go look for more games. This is our Fox. Let's go auto match. Albert is going this year. Albert is not going this year, unfortunately. You took away his 8th dan at the last one. I didn't even beat Albert. It was 2-2. We each won 2 games. Unfortunately, when we talked about like is this ranked or not, is this rated or not, both of the games that we agreed on as rated were me victories from me. So that was a little so yeah, so Albert lost his 8th dan rank. Everyone loses their 8th dan ranks. The It's hard.
Start to play.
Everyone's ratings are going down nowadays, especially during especially during especially during in my area in New York, the ranks are just super strong nowadays. All right, we played this guy. We've almost never won against this guy, which is but this guy is not on anyone's list. We just have a very hard time against this guy. Not to worry, not to worry. Anyways, okay, it's time to go play the games. Good. Flying knife, please. Okay, flying knife, let me think. Could we do it? We could do it. Apollo Go asks if for flying knife. Not Dallin R asks for flying knife. Well, if Dallin asks, we're like, okay, no, no. But Apollo Go asks, then we have to play it. And it will be good to practice. OGS to me just suffers too much. It's from its lack of dan players and lack of plan to address it. So the flying knife is happening. Great to watch your streams. Thanks, M. Baduk. Great. So here comes the flying knife. Personally, I am uncomfortable playing the newest variation, which is this jump. I am uncomfortable doing that. I've never played that before or even researched, so I'll do it next time. So we're gonna play this way. How about the faux normal? The faux normal. The basic variation. We always first practice the basic variations, which can't be too hard, right? Can't be too hard, right? Basic variations. Okay. Uh-oh. I think we already screwed up this order, but I think that's okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh my god, the last attach, what if he cut? That would have been horrible. All right, anyways, we're back. Yeah, maybe. I don't think he could have done too much damage to us. Slightly screwed up the ordering, but I think we're back on track. Play this one. Good. It all reverted. You play the flying knife and I get ads during half of it. Yes, I noticed. I always do not know when to play the Atari. I never know when to play the Atari. It feels like now is not the time, so I don't know when to play the Atari. I don't know when to play the Atari. It's kind of bad. I guess now we Atari, and it's no problem. I always do the Atari instantly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. For later stages of doing it, I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly it. Oh God. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Whew, at least we managed the full normal variation. Good. Yeah, we need one more, right? Yeah. I've never seen the move be here, although I can't tell the differences. The Schadenfreude is strong. Gotta get that sub so you don't get ads. Yes, guys, I have very few subscribers on Twitch. I only have four, which I see a lot of people with many less viewers with a lot more subscribers for some reason. I don't know how that works. Doesn't matter. And on YouTube, that's where subscribers are exactly. Wow, this move, I can't help but okay. All right. This move and Hane, is that really strong? I don't know. Yeah, so it's very very symmetric right now. So having gotten this, I feel cannot be bad for black. This can't be bad for black, right? And if we capture this, that would be too good for black. So we'll put more pressure on white for sure. But how do we put this pressure on? I think we play this way. I think we're already doing quite well already at this moment. At this moment, I think we're doing quite well already. There's a bunch of sentes there, so hopefully I can play the strong move like this. I don't know though. Mathematically, there is no difference at all. As you mentioned that your opponent is not in anyone's list, is there a cheater 90 list or something? There probably is. There's probably multiple lists. There's probably multiple lists. A lot of people, everyone probably has their own list. A pro I in real life names list. Yes, that there's a lot of. So everyone on there should be absolved or should be, should be okay. But I am, again, even there, I am not 100% sure. Okay, if you compare Dwyrin, which is Batsko, with some other high-level Go players, they offer specialized perks for different tiers of subs. Oh, yeah, it's okay. We stream Go, so perks. All right. So you might consider offering monthly game reviews via SGF. Yeah. We made a Patreons page for this kind of thing, which could be interesting. So we have four liberties. This move, this move. How about we play here for the four liberties? The safe thing to do is to play keep pressing, but Yeah, why don't we press one more time and then press over here? I don't think white's going anywhere with his group at the moment, so we'll press here, we'll get one more liberty, then we'll headbutt, and we can even just block on the outside for the capture. I think we'll be okay. Right, Bryce Toa, welcome, is raiding with a party of 16. Welcome, we found games at 9 dan, so welcome. How did your streams go? I think this was a what do you call it? French Go streams. Parlez en français. Maybe. Looks like Sansan Joseki. Yes, chat really liked. Chat really wanted the flying knife today, so we are giving chat what chat wants, which is the flying knife. Yeah, I don't see what white can do here. Make like an emergency call or something. Yeah. Yeah, this is very good for black. It has to be a this died, but this died. We'll just keep expanding. Kind of French stream. Kind of French stream, huh? Interesting take. Yeah, it's only 2 liberties there. My gosh. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Are you winning, sir? Flying Parrot, welcome. Flying Parrot says, are you winning, sir, in all the ghost streams that there is, in a lot of ghost streams? Well, this one, I can't believe we are 5 and 18 against this guy, and we lost the last 5 games against this guy. I can't believe we're doing so well against him at the moment. This is Sente for the top, so what is white doing here at all? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Yes, there's 2 liberties for these 2 white stones. Okay, yeah, this is very strong. This is a very good move. He's gonna jump again. Kinda, haha. That's not true, sir. Breton stream va mignon. I do not know what that means, but that's okay. Aye, that's not true, sir. Indeed. Kinda, haha. You found the secret to winning all 9 dan games just flying knife. Sometimes I do okay, you got me. Yeah, maybe we should have wedged there. He might not connect at this moment. Anyways, we'll just connect outwards. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, very nice. White's quickly getting a lot of safety here. This is very troubling. I thought white. I was like, what is white doing here? There is nothing. There is nothing here, but white is quickly showing us. He's making like 7, 8 points here. This was very impressively done by white. And quickly white is negating a lot of the advantages we had before. And we're getting bad feelings about this game from this moment on. I'm sure our lead just shrunk by a lot in the last sequence. But I'm sure we still do have a lead, so... Alright, I think you're surrounding him from the inside. What? Yeah, capture or extend. I think we go with the extend. Or the outside. Very hard to pick. Yeah. We'll see. Push, Atari, extend, this move. And he gets to be safe. We play here, he plays this move. And he gets to be safe again. Damn it. So we'll play. Will we have to go for some attack against this group? He Tanukis? Are you kidding me? Like this group? Ah, yeah, we pushed, but we are not able to cut next move. So the very bad feeling is this. What if this guy has won a lot of games against us, despite, losing so much early on? That would be really bad. All right, press. That would be really bad. That would be really bad. If this guy is just very good at the end game there, or late game there. Oh, yeah, everything still makes sense. If we play here, it's committing to capture him. We really don't want to commit to capturing him, so it's not easy to. It's not easy. It's really not easy. I really don't have a good feeling about this one. I think you're surrounding him from the inside. Why not capturing him, sir? Yeah, play here. We would be left with not that many liberties. He turns and we have 3 left. We might have to run. That's how we can lose control very quickly of the games. So another idea is to play from the outside here, but as you can see, playing here he lives 100%. We also don't want that. So it's a really tough situation. And remember we talked endlessly about defender's advantage, right? Just because we're attacking does not mean that we have the advantage. Played another jump. He has almost 50 points. We do have more at the moment, but the way that he is playing, very, very strong, I don't know how long we can keep our lead up. It's Yeah, obviously we didn't count many points for White over here, but he, he appears to be making points over here, and everything later in the game is so proper. We have over 70 points. White has, something like 60 points, which is a very close game at this moment. Yeah, I really don't feel good about our position at the moment. Well, we have to be in the lead because of how well the right hand side went, but it's just it's very hard to close out. And we somehow played a move that was here, which is totally totally against the thickness principle we talk about all the time. Played this one, but he's gonna live over here. We have to connect. Hopefully that's okay. Empty triangle for the win, sir. I would call Cho Chi Kung anytime for help, sir. Sir. I like how Flying Parrot always says sir at the end. It's very fun. It's very good. Oh, Kirkland! Hope the games are going well tonight. Thanks. Thanks. They have been so far. I'm sure we're leading this game, but this guy has played super proper ever since the major disadvantage that he suffered from earlier from that Joseki. I don't know. I do not have good feelings about this. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate out. Cool. All right, we're gonna just Atari once and extend out to Atari here later. Yeah, I don't know if we closed the game up, well enough. Yeah, he plays here. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I don't know if we can get this in Sente. We have some weaknesses on the outside too. We would like to extend, but the cut is already a bit of a problem, so we ended up playing this very safe move. So white is pushing like 70 points, which is a lot. Right here. Yeah, it's all good. This move. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. We have to have 80 to be safe. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Somehow it does feel like we do have 80 and that we should feel good about this position. But somehow I just don't. Somehow I just don't feel good about this position. Wedge, that's a killing move, right? Wedge is a killing move. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, I don't know if we clearly, after the right hand side and after this part where we captured this in Sente and the two stones are captured and he had three stones here and then we played this move, right? We were like, at that moment, if you asked my guess of the lead we had, I would have guessed probably around 20 points. And so from that moment on until now, I mean, we definitely lost, and we lost a lot of points. We definitely lost, and we lost significant amount of points from there. So we definitely lost in the second half of the game. But the if we are still able to win, then it's all good. And I'm sure, yeah, I'm just happy we could keep a win. And we lose so much to this guy in the past. I guess I kind of see it. Um, so this guy has remained off of my blacklist. Yeah. I wish I could estimate that fast. Aha! My gosh, yeah. Estimating fast is my specialty, and if you want to learn how to estimate fast, you have come to the right place. I agree, Bree has a lot of territory in my opinion. Yeah, difficult to see how White could come back. Yeah, because oh wow, he wants this, and then this Atari, and then this move to be Sente. Wow, that's crazy. All right, he resigned. Nothing happened. Um, so so there are there. Are, so okay, on Fox, guys, there's a lot of like faux AIs. There's the labeled AIs like this guy, this guy, this guy. These are labeled AIs. Everyone knows they're AIs and they don't pretend to not be AIs. There are a few players who are well-known AIs like Weiqi. Um, this person is on the blacklist. So these are well-known, like very obvious AIs. They don't try to keep a 50-50 record or anything. Then there's a couple of like 50-50 record AIs and selective AIs. So 50-50 records are okay because sometimes they don't want to play out a losing game. They don't want to they just resign a game in like 50 moves, that sort of thing. And they resign when they have the game totally won. So those are relatively obvious AIs. There's also a group which are recent AIs, which is they're 50-50 Fox 5-dan players, and all of a sudden they are 9-dans. So these are pretty obvious, and then there's the hard part, which is the players who turn on the AI sometimes, and that's that's primarily who we have on our blacklist. This guy is not on our blacklist, but he played very strong and has shown some blacklist potential because um, he has shown some blacklist potential. He's probably okay though, but you know. All right, the key is to estimate fast, is to endlessly count your games. Yes, B now has over 100. Yeah, probably. Good. I basically count with my finger. If I try to take shortcuts, it's too far from reality. What's your red flag for occasional move players? Kim Dacto says that's a hard thing, and it's just very hard. Sometimes, there was one guy who who felt very, who was kind of, weak for a 9-dan, and when he played me, he would often, lose very big and then somehow come back. For these players who use AI as a comeback mechanism, it's very hard to tell because once once they're behind by a lot, like you can't even tell statistically because um, they're just behind by a lot. And so then you just have to play a lot, and even then you have no evidence and things like that. Um, yeah, so this type is the hardest to know for sure. But then again, you don't really mind because I don't really mind this because it's as long as we have a reasonable chance of winning, it's okay. It's a good practice, to just it's a good practice to play as if the opponent could always pull off the AI moves, that sort of thing. So in that case, it's we may have to resort to statistics. So first, let's review this game, and then we'll talk about the statistics. Just comparatively count territories. Gamago said, back in 2005, I quit FPS and started playing Go because of cheaters. Cool. It's really hard when it's a cheater that's also good. Yep. Some people only use it for crucial moments. Like this player who is sixth ranked, a 6-dan certified player who I think is botting, but only selectively, and there's a few. There's a few like that. Anyways, first let's review this game, and then we'll talk about statistics and how we can use that to figure out if to figure things out. Is it possible to automate bot detecting by finding strings of blue moves, for example, you think? Yeah, but yeah, and yes, but probably it's not easy to. And the very obvious bots, that kind of thing, detecting string of blue moves is already being done, and that's why we know a lot of these well-known botters. Statistical advantage. Yeah, yeah. All right. This first we attached here. Is this a problem? We messed up this order, which it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it was a big problem. The Joseki is here, 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 and then here, 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 and then it's like sometimes with double harness, and then you can always Atari here. It's no problem. And this is Joseki. Um, it looks like black has a lot of liberties, but you guys verify this and you have to Atari and accept a Seki here. Um, this is what happened in the game and probably what should happen. Joseki doesn't end there, it's this, and white can press one more time or Atari, both are fine. The turn is very big. The peep is very annoying. Um, Basically, this is kind of sente for white, for black, and if white has to give up this liberty, it's very bad, because black can run at 39. So that's why 33 is a bit annoying. But and then you think like, well, so how about if I do this right away? And is this good? Like, I'll force white to play this, and then I'll play this move in Sente. Doesn't this look like a great fight? And yes, it is. The only problem is, like if white presses, white will not play this move and just end up, the answer to all Go questions is sustainable development. Yeah, this feels to me like RE normal. Even at 3 dan, it happened to me to play, a few blue moves. I went to a small gold retreat, and apparently half of the moves I talked about in review were blue. Nice! So white is supposed to go and not defend the corner. This is worth about 20, 24 points in the corner. So white gains a little bit of advantage because black can't play this move anymore. So the outside RG is gone. So here's a great case where, the 24 points, because it's offset by a little bit of this RG on the outside, it's only 20 points. And then with only 20 points, it's worse. It's okay for white to just do the answer to all Go questions, which is sustainable development, and just die and be okay. So in the game, I ended up playing this Atari. White does have an opportunity to play this and then capture us. So I don't know if this Atari was played in time or not. It was, which is good. So the move would be this one, this one, this one. Yeah, let's just since I have the Fox points, this is and this Atari is in time only because black is gonna die, but the Atari is in time only because this death is 20 points and not so for the same reasons as white, not allowing the Seki to die, black can allow the Seki to die too with this outside, and that's correct. This is 53%. Black started at so the connect is like 1.5 points better than capturing the inside corner. This is really interesting. Okay, so we did find a good time to Atari here. If we don't play the Atari, I've seen the AI play this move against me. This, because white can get a Seki in in Sente. And if white doesn't allow this Atari, all of a sudden you see this is 94% for white. If black doesn't get that Atari, it's very very crazy. And this reverts back to the Joseki, which is probably around 60-40, right? This is 38%, so it's um, yeah, 62%. It was 95 if remember how did we do this? We asked the AI here if white extends and black doesn't get this key Atari shape. That's because black captures, white plays here, there's an eye here, and white is already pretty strong, and black has a cutting point, so it's really interesting. Yes, let's check every frying knife variation you didn't play. Oh no, we can't even begin to check 5%. So anyways, so this was really interesting because when we are able to get this, white is supposed to go and cut now, um, but white cut over here, which is a super aggressive move. I've never seen. Actually, I have seen this, but I just not exactly in this context. Um, so I'm sure this is a move. But I have seen this in another game I played before. Um, Anyways, we played the exact counter to everything, which is great. Slightly different order, but I don't think the order matters. The key is for black to get this move, and then white does not get to play that move. I know in the end white did get to play it at all, anyways, but it was fine. I'm sure this is okay. It may not be 90%, but it's 87%, so that's good. Yeah, so white tries to hold on but is not able to, and instead white goes after the top. And here we took the two sentes right away. There's no way to block because of this Atari. And white didn't extend here, for example. It's white can't block there anyways. So we played to get one more liberty here and then to capture white's right hand side. We didn't actually need this one extra liberty, but later the one extra liberty showed when white cut over here. So now we should be close to 90. What? We're only 94%? 97.5%. This is about 8 points or 9 points of advantage, 8 to 9 points. In other words, it's not that bad. Okay, I estimated now to be 20 points advantage for black. We can only get a percent, but 99.7 would be 10 points plus, which is about reasonable. But we didn't play our best here. I do think white played probably as well as he could over here. We're still doing well, and we played this move as sustainable development, which is exactly how we plan to hold the lead. White's still losing badly, so okay. But at this moment, white Tanuki. I'm sure he needs to Tanuki 1.4. 1.4 is already not. It's already a little bit worse. This is 99.7, and so this is probably close to the 20 points I was estimating, but letting white off the hook so easily here, I couldn't find a good way to attack either. 1.4 is already probably 10 points or less, so it's already quite good for white. Already white has gained. It's like white has gained already, not that. Yeah, so could white have? The whole question is, did white get himself behind and then turn on the AI and try things? This would be the moment where white gets to be very close. 1.7 is really close. This is below 10%, 10 points. So, okay. we played these moves. This move may have been better here. Yeah, invading was probably good. Defender's advantage everywhere. Um, okay, now in the game when we ended up surrounding this territory on the right, on the left, which is with a pretty flimsy 3-4 stones here. I think here we figured out a safe way to proceed. Surround some territory with the most. I'm sure the AI move would be like, oh, 9. See, 9, a sideways jump. We jumped into the middle. Um, good, good. So I'm just glad that we were able to hold this advantage. Um, yeah, and so this guy remains on the white list because I'm sure if I'm sure at the 1%, like 1.4% mark, if white turned on an AI, I'm sure white would be able to come back even against me. It's 15 seconds. That's like 15 seconds is a killer. All right, all right. AI trades later. Yeah, yeah. This is black by 19. Um, black by 19 like this. Maybe a little less, so it's around 10, which is good. The killing move worked, so good, good, good. This move might be Sente, but none of the Sentes would work. It's kind of close, right? What if this is Sente, and what if white's able to do something here? Um, what if, what if white is able to do something here? Anyways, I'm just happy we were able to hold this. Not proud of how we played this game in the second half at all. Um, and certainly if this guy is totally non-AI, he's probably much better than I am. He's 18 and 6 against us now. All right, back to the thing. AI didn't like the trade on the side. AI trades later. Okay, okay, great, great. Using statistics, a little bit ago, one guy was using statistics to figure out like what percentage of Fox 8 dance are bots or that sort of thing. And it was very interesting. I think it basically works. I don't have the link to the thing, but I can explain a little bit on how to figure this out. Okay, Chrome, Twitch, Chrome, yes. Where is my Chrome window? Okay, and the statistical methods to figuring out botting or botters is again with our it's with it's not the binomial distribution or something something. It's all about the real, what is this called? The Gaussian distribution. The or what is this known as? What is this called? What is this called? It is a binomial distribution, but it's called the Gaussian normal. Yes, the normal. It's all about the normal distribution. So nowadays, because we are able to evaluate a Go player's like quality of moves and everything, right? We have a reasonably good method to evaluate a player's like play based on the normal distribution. And so what the guy did was he took 1,000 or a large number of Fox 8 dan games, and he evaluated these with AI. like on a per game basis, like AI match rate, whatever you can make AI give yourself a score, like a hit rate, a if you guys use what is that called, car train or category based like something, you can get like an AI score, like what is this called? Like it's not like you hit 90% of your. If you get a 90, you get an AI score, and that score is a normal. You can modify it. You can do some tweaks to it and get a reasonable normal distribution. And so you will play, in other words, you play a lot of moves centered around your playing level. And one Go game is relatively long where you can give yourself a pretty stable level. Like you allow the AI to evaluate this guy played at a 2 dan level this game, that sort of thing. And your level of play will vary. Some of your games would be like 5 dan level, some of your games would be 2 dan level, and some of your games would be like 1Q. And overall, you can't. Go is very famous for adhering to this normal distribution, and so that's why a 3 dan almost never beats a 6 dan in real life if they're like reasonably sure, because their play level just can't reach the 6 dan play level. They have to go standard deviations up and down. So basically, what that guy found was so for example, the curve should look like this, and largely, the games do all look like this, except at the very top where it's like very strong play, like AI-esque play, AI approved play. The distribution looked like the full normal distribution and like a spike up. And so that's spotting. That's very, very good for botting. Um, so yeah, it's that's how the guy looks at it from a full game, game by game perspective, like that. So and he found about 20% of the games. So it's all normal, and you expect like half of a percent beyond the three standard deviations, but he found like 20% beyond the three standard deviations, and the rest were just all this normal curve. So it was all good. It's very easy now. You just run it with Katrin or something similar, and you assign like a score, like an AI score, and you just feed it like 1,000 games and it shows us. So if you wanted to know if a guy is a botter or not, or if this guy belongs to your blacklist or not, download his 100 or 1,000, or download his games from Fox, run it through Katrin, and if it follows this kind of thing, distribution based on the AI score, the average points loss, that kind of thing, like that kind of thing. Um, if it follows this, he's normal. If he doesn't follow this, he's questionable. If he's like this, and then like one half of his games is here, and then So if I'm playing a 9 dan and he plays like a 5 dan or below for half of his games, and the other half is like all the way good at like superhuman 9 dan level, then he's clearly belongs to the blacklist. Anyways, hope this makes sense to you guys. It's actually quite easy to figure out if a guy belongs on your list or not nowadays. Download his games, put it through like the AI score evaluator, and then just check if he has like a huge amount of games way off from his normal skill level. And so when it's like on the game, if a guy plays super bad and always loses to you, and then he starts to beat you,
Someone
he's
invites you to
he's on
play.
the list. He gets on the list. So it's actually quite easy. I didn't do this with myself, but I'm sure if you ran my numbers with my games, you'll get like an exact. You'll get this normal distribution. Um, I forgot what they called it, so I hope when I check chat now, chat probably will mention it. Yes, accuracy score. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. The accuracy score. You backed off, but your position was really good, and you was a bit of afraid, but everything was great. Yeah, yeah. Accuracy score. Whatever. I don't know how they come up with the accuracy score. Maybe if it hits, if it doesn't lose like half a point or one third of a point, then it's accurate. Something like that. So your if your accuracy score, I'm sure your accuracy score either follows a normal distribution itself or it follows like a transformed normal distribution. Like if you transform your yeah, like you do like your accuracy score squared or something, that follows a normal distribution. It's all I'm sure parts of it, your accuracy score will follow a normal distribution. You may have to modify it or transform it a little, but it will follow a normal distribution. So it's actually quite easy to tell if someone, um, if yeah. And so I can imagine someone implementing this and as a automated way to flag AI botters. Um, yeah, yeah, like if it's just like a two-pronged distribution of your skill level. This doesn't look like Fox. Watching the Go community
Someone invites you to play.
rediscovering various anti-computer fallacies from chess is fascinating. Yes, yes, yes. The chess community was like had a lot of computer haters back in the day when Deep Blue beat Kasparov and everything. You are mean. He's just a binomial distribution kind of player. Bimodal, yes, bimodal distribution kind of player. Don't worry, guys. You guys, if people say like put your games to the test, right? Don't worry, guys. You may always feel like you have good days and bad days. People famously say like I have good playing days and bad playing days. Your resulting graph will not look bimodal. Your resulting graph will look very normal. um, it's like you can't even get this bimodal distribution if you really tried. So I play drunk half of the time. Yeah, you if you play drunk and you play awake half and half, you still get a very normal distribution. It's surprisingly strong this pattern. Bimodal between computer, tablet, phone, yes, also shows up. But you might be surprised at how strongly similar your moves, your games, your evaluation tends to be. Yeah, like Shogun is a very obvious one that we played against as an 8 dan he was. All right, good. So, good. Yeah, I'm glad we had these other side activities. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, side activities besides just playing these games, which is good. Yeah, I know I shy away from playing the AI botters, but um, yeah, it's okay. It's just this time of day, which is all good. It's just the time of day. Let's see if any friends are online. Oh well, maybe we can play Josh. No. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure all the botters who are not 9 dan will follow this thing, or they just resign games that they're winning at, and then they're all good. So this is good. I tried a RoboSense and I was disappointed by the AI. I think RoboSense is the robot with a robot arm that plays Go. Um, This guy is a saint. We need more flying knife. We need more flying knife. Okay, good. Then my play will be similarly bad, I presume. No, your play follows the normal distribution. That's why the ranking system is so strong in Go. It's so like that's why it's so strong. Like the one dance never beat five dance, or very rarely beat five dance. It's all because of this normal distribution, and nowadays we have a very objective way to evaluate someone's like level of play with the accuracy rating, something like that, and it's you could say that it's easier than ever to find cheaters. Not that it helps us that much. I Yes, it would play perfectly and then throw the move with one move. What? Interesting. Uh-huh. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy.
Start to play.
This guy is on my blacklist too. Yeah, this guy is on our blacklist too. A coefficient for number JEF moved played must be applied. Yeah. Some kind of adjustment should be played. Yeah, like the Yui Mura guy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's just super strong. I think he is super strong. I just don't know. Anyways, anyways, let's see how the there's the Prague Go tournament, right? Prague Go tournament. Ah, guys. Yeah, so let's go check out how the Prague Go tournament is happening. My whitelist consists of 6 players. Maybe it's easier to just make a whitelist of players instead. No, guys. Believe in the human stuff. So as you guys know, the guy found about 20% of games played on 8dan are bots or questionable strengths. But we are still able to make our 8dans rank up to 9dan, right? So it's once you start to dodge, or like once you have a few, it's not that hard to dodge the AIs, so it's okay. You have a good camera? No, we don't. We have the we have a new background. This is not on our basement, but this is on the first floor. Go play N Paradigm. N Paradigm is the Shinjin Soul's Fox handle, if you guys didn't know. All right. Okay. Maybe it's a lighting. Yeah, it's definitely the first floor. It's very bright outside. It's all good. Or Stakeout. I forgot his Fox name though. Yeah, I forget if it's non-main or another person. Right, if you're estimating strengths using Katago, how would you adjust for Blitz versus serious games? Aha! Your Blitz versus serious games will also follow a relatively normal distribution. Yes, you do get bimodal a lot, but we're not talking about bimodal here per se. Most of your games would be a normal distribution, and then like whatever portion it would be is like all concentrated, like a skyscraper, like that. All right. Prague tournament. Wow, it's a 3-day tournament. That's really interesting. Let's see if Dohelp is there. Dohelp did not come to the New York tournament that he came to a year ago, so that was pretty sad. Dohelp, He went 2-4-2 in New York, famously, right? He only lost to powerhouse players. Um, me, me. But he didn't come this year, which was really so we are not able to see the do-help factor at play here. Let's see what the results are. I don't see it. Where's the result? Tournament details and schedule registration. I can't even see who's playing. See the dedicated page. No, that's not it. Um, schedule. 2 rounds, 2 rounds. Europe is really serious with these 2 round tournaments. This is really, really, really good. Really, um, what do you call it? Really hardcore. Europeans do like to play their long and slow, drawn out games. All right, so this is the Prague tournament. I still don't see the pairings and results. Good, good, good. So it's only day one, so we only have what is it called? We only have um, we only have 2 rounds. So wow, the UK, yeah. So um, uh, one the, the one funny thing I saw in the EU Go Congress was so the UK United Kingdom famously has a super tough ranking system. You'll claim you're like I'm a 5 dan somewhere and can I be a 5 dan in the UK? They would be like no, you can be a 2 dan in the UK. So UK like 5 dans tend to be super strong and they're proving themselves. Basically, the UK people don't get to 7 dan. So at Go Congress in 2024, yeah, I saw a UK's 3 dan because he's a new guy. He's probably a Fox 9 dan, at least a Fox 8 dan, and he's a 3 dan in the UK. That's as high as the UK people allowed. So he came over. He beats a European 7 dan. Totally even. So that was really interesting. So the UK 6 dans are super strong. UK something something, UK something something. Uh, yeah, this guy Wu was played some UK tournament something. Went to the finals, I think, some kind of elimination tournament. So this guy is 2-0. This guy is 2-0. This UK guy is 2-0. Do Hyup is 1-1. He lost to this guy. Yeah, they're probably exchange students or something. Andrew Kravat's very impressive at 2-0. Ali lost to 4, which is a UK guy, so yeah. Another UK 6 dan, he lost to Andrew Kravats, very close. We saw that game earlier. Andrew won by 4.5. Lukan Padi Para, 1-1. Yeah, I'm sure he lost to the UK players. Oh man, these UK players. All right. So the do-help factor is strong still. I wish he would play more in the US. He's won like 2 straight tournaments when he played the US. So do-help won the Chicago and he also won the California. He didn't win New York, but he was pretty close. Both of his losses with me and Jeremy were close games. So I don't know. Maybe in the future the European tournaments would be too strong, and Do-Help would start dodging the European tournaments, and he would play more in the US. Anyways, so Ali is a 3 dan pro. That's impressive. Europeans are okay. Padi Pera, Paul Baloa from Hungary as a 7 dan. Very nice. Lost to 1. He beat 18. Yu Zexing is 1-1, lost to the UK. So the UK players are really strong, are doing really good. Benjamin Tuber, 1-1. He beat Lucas Nierick. Okay. Shukai Kirby. Valeri, he lost to 7, which is the UK guy. See? Man, these UK guys. A lot of these guys are powerhouse Go players in their own right. David Albright, that's Go Dave. He is lost to 19 and he beat 25. Yeah, yeah. Six times are ranked 24 in the tournament. Very impressive European, showing. Yeah, so for various reasons, guys, I feels like the US no longer has, well, NA probably no longer has any advantage over Europe. The Dohilp factor shows. All right, but the UK players, interesting. All right, back to this. Let's see some trash talking from my chat. Dohilp has also lost to Eric Yoder. Cool. The hunters are hunting. Maybe it's a lighting. Okay. Good, good. It would be fairly easy to filter quick games versus slow games into two buckets. The quick games versus slow games, you'll be also surprised at how relatively close in quality they are. They would be totally dominated by the difference between the botting games and the non-botting games. Totally dominated, even for me. My blitz games versus my slow games would have much less difference than my best game, with AI there. Okay, the old hunters are hunting. I was in Paris. What happened to Dohilp was crazy. What happened to Dohilp? I'm a 30k in the AGA. Can I be a 30k in the UK? Yeah, UK says no, you can only be a 35k. That's exactly what the UK Go tournament organizers say to people. That's exactly right. You're a 5 dan, you can start as a 1 dan here. Yeah. AGA 5 dan, you can start with as an AGA 2 dan. And from the UK, yeah, we hate braggers, low. Seven Dan sounds like you're showing off. Are you American? Yes, the American confidence. Although there was a American 4Dan called who played in the pro qualifiers last year in the US. He went to Europe and he beat the European 7Dan. I did say that 4dans never beat 7dans and stuff, but so there was at least that one moment. And the guy was a real 4dan. I don't know if he had any help or anything, um, or if there was handicaps or extenuating circumstances. Anyways, EGF ratings. UK is mostly just using Euro ratings, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will you consider playing in EU tournaments? Has the level increased? The level of play has never been any impediment to us playing in Europe. I wanted to play more in Europe, but I went to 2 European Go congresses, and in each time I didn't actually, I wasn't able to play against the Europeans that much when I went to Europe. In both times, the Europeans they have the European Championships at their Go Congress, which is the 32-player double elimination knockout tournament. So the best I could hope for was I would play the knockouts of the European tournaments, and even then I wasn't able. I pair with all these other players. And last time I went to Europe, I went as a 1P, right? Yeah, they gave me a 7 dan, in Europe rank, but they paired me with a 4 dan, and then a 5 dan, another 5 dan, and they just they paired me a 7 dan with European 4 dans and 5 dans. Now, they paired all the 7 dans with 4 dans and 5 dans, but that's how the European Go Congress was. So the level of play has never been a problem in Europe. It's just I go there and I don't get to play any of the Europeans, and also um, what yes, I'm not as rich as Dohyub, so I can't travel that much. Win on time, maybe London Open. Yeah, I have seen your lecture in Grenoble. It changed my style since then. Grenoble, okay, great. Good to hear. I didn't give a lecture in Grenoble, but I'm sure this could be like an electronic version or something. This is great. Very, very good to hear. Um, cool, cool, cool. Toulouse, sorry. Ah, yes, Shine Blood, yes. I was very happy I was able to go to the European Go Congress at the time and give the lectures there. It was great. Anyways, are we able to find games? Are we able to find games? Ah, we found the same opponent.
Start to play.
Okay, good. So we played this guy first. We played a super strong guy next. He messed up, and we were able to keep a lead. And we'll play this guy again. Good, good, good. And we found enough like Go topics to talk about besides, so it's all good. Sustainable development. Yes, yes. So developmental sustainable. Oh yeah, that's great. All right, we found a game. That was chat. This is a game. Good, good of chat to alert me to this. Abracadabra says, if you want to face European top players, you should come to the tournaments with a big prize pool. You'll see a lot of them. Yeah. Like the European tournaments do not hit the prize pool mark yet to make it worthwhile for me to go. So it's the same problem as not as rich as Dohyub and is not able to travel like this. So yeah, not able to come to the regular Go tournaments. Unfortunately, maybe if I bought Bitcoin and then kept it all, but I didn't. Yeah, that's okay. Prize padding pool. So I unfortunately I'm not able to currently travel to a lot of European tournaments at the moment. That's okay. I do enough. I'm not even able to. So my range for being able to travel and play Go is flying. If I have to fly, I probably can't do it. Basically, if I have to fly, I probably can't. Oh my God. So this is totally different from the last game he played. This game he is out for blood. This game he's out for blood. But I can't help but think since he Atari'd here, we can go get him directly. Actually, I see a big problem now. We have to get him like this, which is not ideal. Which is not ideal. We have to get him like this. This is really not ideal. He extends and then he Ataris and then we may not have enough liberties to do him in, but we'll see. Travel in America must be hard too. Yeah, my range is flying and dishing out the flight costs and the hotels is way too much. Um, for if you can win the Go tournaments, you'll cover the expenses. But that's the you can't win all the tournaments. I'm not that good, and even if I am that good, it's not good for the local Go community, anyways. So let's just play this and live. I think you're supposed to nose directly. We did nose directly, right? So, well, you know how it is. I think this can be considered as nosing directly. Yeah, I think we have to live. He has to live too, and we'll take care of the outside. This is a major game. Are you considering Chicago in May? Yeah, probably not. Chicago is just outside my range for Go tournaments as I have to fly to Chicago and hotel costs and everything. So we're gonna play this extend. It's a big move. It's takes care of the bottom, and we'll just treat the outside lightly. Did you did the attach and descend first? If I nose directly before attaching and descending, that is very, very good. And I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, because it's all because black jumped or he allowed us to have 3 stones here, which is a little bit of local strength. So nose directly and then Atari cut, push, and then net. He has 3 liberties and he won't be able to get us. In that case, the nose directly would be super strong. Attach and block is no use. Attach and press and then block is Atari connect. In any case, he can't get our liberties there, and so we use this fact to be good. I see it. The nose directly was great. In some lecture, remember forever. To me, there was a Geta with N14, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it's very N14 is yeah. That was great. You guys are all thinking you guys are all right. In any case, got ourselves a very, very good position at the moment. Insan lecture remembered forever. Insan lectured about this Joseki, I take it. The Joseki I know is when white presses here, black Hana is here. And when I see the Hana, I was like, what? Why do I have to Hana there? And so it's all because of black getting this peep is very helpful for the fighting on the bottom side. That's why black has to Hana here and then white cuts and black Ataris and presses. That's a Joseki that I know. I showed it to Insan before he did the lecture. Nice, shine blood and with a he with an asterisk or a accente aigu, as the French say. Accente aigu. Which is yes, right. Good. Good. Oh yeah. I think we have enough liberties on the outside. Do we? To Atari here. We really want to Atari here. I think we have enough liberties to do this, so we will. But this move being Sente is very painful. Yeah, but capturing this is like way good, so we're good. Trey good, yes. And as the Americans pronounce it, Trey's good. Uh, Trace, good. Trace, good. Hmm. All right. We'll turn and we'll play here. Say Trey Bong. We. Ah, this is very nice. See, Hane's here. We can't quite get him, can we? Maybe this is a problem. Yeah, maybe this is a problem, guys. Alright, we'll play one move. He has to answer for now. But the Hane is still a bit of a problem. He has 4 liberties in the center, which is a major problem. Major problem. He wants to just Hane center and then connect there. So what do you guys think? We capture this and then we capture this and we give up the middle, huh? Macaroni Blake, hey, raiding was a party of one. Hey, Macaroni Blake, glad to see you raid. Sorry, stream. And I think I missed a comment from Macaroni earlier. Hello, yes, 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 yes. Good night. Ah, it is night there. Good night. Good night. Good, good. Yeah, so we gave up some middle here. Should still be okay. Um, yeah, we'll make this Atari. If he just nets us, we can Atari here and connect in the center again. So he connects here. So if we play this one, he plays that one. But we can play on the outside first. Ooh, I don't know if black is gonna survive this on the outside. Ah. Ah. He uses this cut as a sente move to cut here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it is a sente move. It is a sente move. So we're gonna have to Atari on the bottom and then just hold everything. 3 liberties. You guys think I can do it? I think so. It'll be fine. Pure evil idea. This is a very maximized idea here. Good night. Ah, yeah. All right. Good, good, good. I know we couldn't keep all of our 55 viewers we had at the peak. Just couldn't find a game at the time, so it's very unfortunate. That's okay. We talked about some other topics. Wow, so the stackedness or the strengths or skill level of the European Go Congress is very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Sorry, of the European Go tournaments nowadays is very, very impressive. Wow, this is actually quite close. I didn't I didn't even consider that black could attempt something like this, but it's very close here. The Atari's here, we capture, and it doesn't matter if this stone is here or here. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it doesn't Atari this first, then this is Gote. Now it's Sente, but yeah, this ended up very, very close, didn't it? Wow, look how close this was. So in hindsight, maybe we give up the 3 stones and just Atari here and save the middle. That's okay. This is pure evil energy. Yeah, yeah. Do you guys see what this opponent clearly he he switched up his play style. This game is no longer very defensive. He is like totally out for blood in this one, which is I think he I think he had better results because of it. He was totally out for blood here. Yeah, yeah, and he got this entire wraparound. A lot of dead stones, but he did do this entire wraparound. Yeah, we're just gonna connect on the outside like this. See, he's totally switched up his play style. This is great. I think it worked much better for him this game than the previous game. Yeah. Okay. Bimodal playstyle even sus, very sus. But style is sus. But his skill level is probably correct or about equal. So it's okay. Wow, a nice throw in. Um, Very nice. He switched it up since he had defender's advantage when you went for the kill. Yeah, yes, that's exactly what is happening here. Defender's advantage is exactly what's happening here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we have too many liberties on the outside. Versus a middle group, right? Should we just capture this? I think so. And according to my meticulous calculations, we're going to end up ahead by one liberty after everything is said and done here, if he connects. Meticulous calculations. Meticulously calculated. Pretty soon it'll be time for another round of instant coffee. Uh-oh. I think our meticulous calculations didn't consider this connect as a Sente move. A very amateur mistake from us. And he ends up ahead by one liberty. Very impressive here. And so we'll have to fight with this other group here. Which is very interesting. Some kind of ko-aji. Of course, we're not at risk of losing the game. The middle died too much. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Ooh, 70, 80. Ah, he's not totally lost in this one. If white dies without ko, black is still doing fine in the game. Good thing we found a ko though. Oh my god. Good thing we found a ko. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Time to be more meticulous. Meticulous. Yeah. Good, good, good. All right, a very happy Friday stream. We got raiders. We got 2 raids. We didn't even. We were not able to play that many games, but I think we played enough, and And it was good. It was good. So the idea is here, and he'll play the ko. What if we play this one? He connects, and there's no such good kos. This makes sure there is a ko, and so that's gonna be okay. He'll play here. We'll connect. He'll play this move, and that's gonna be the ko. We're not at risk of losing even more with this ko, so it'll be okay. Okay, all right, all right. That's a good move. That that makes us kind of commit to that. That was a great move by Black here. Interesting. That got us to play co-threats, co-threat moves. Hmm. Let's play one more, just to make sure this is a ko. Black might extend, actually. Hmm. Hmm. All right. So this did end up being very um, risky for us. Hmm. Very risky. We just need this one coast threat though. So he has to capture here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60 points. It's probably not enough, right? We still have these centes, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is 60 points, and we have this corner and this stuff. Yeah, I guess we were still ahead, but it's not like that that much. And this way we already lose the corner, which is a big thing. So this is a bit of a dilemma. This is kind of big. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 points. It's probably okay to connect. This whole thing dies. Yeah, interesting. Let's see if we can live here still. 10, 20, suppose this all dies. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 points for black on the whole board. This is dead, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 for white, 95 for white, 100 for white. So we have 100, so we're good. If this whole thing dies, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Okay, so we have the game won no matter what. So this looks for a ko. Do we need to do a ko to live? Uh, we may need to play a ko to live, but hmm, yeah, this kind of thing is very hard to calculate, and I don't know if we should play here or this Atari. Actually, I think we should have played this Atari for a more yeah, for a more clear code. This is this. You know, usually black can't play here, but now black can, and this could have been a big mistake from our end. This block, this move kills. I think we are killed without ko here. Big mistake from white here. Big mistake. big mistake from white here. You should have cut Atari. But that's okay. We had the contingency plan. So black is looking for black's like I have to capture out to this line. He probably did the score estimate or estimation du score and came up with that conclusion. But clearly this is not going to work for black. It disobeys all the thickness principles and other Go principles that one might have. And he plays too close to all the white strengths in the middle of the board. So this will not have a good and happy ending for black. And this game will be a wraps. We just live to the side and and that's all good. We might even Atari here. To cut us, he has to play this. And we'll capture another 3 stones in Sente for good measure. Ah. Oh no, yeah, this move was too fast. We could have played here, which would have been no problem. Or a simple block on the inside. He would have to like Atari here and try to live on the inside to kill us. Either way would have been probably a better chance to survive for white. But this is fine. This is fine. We don't have to keep the corner. We just need to live over here. And this is alive. We're all good. This extend definitely works, so black still has stuff to worry about. Black probably should play this move and get into the corner and survive. He plays here. He wants to do something to destroy our eyes. He's like, I have to destroy White's eyes. He plays there. It's so tragic. It's good for us. It's tragic for the opponent. All good, all good. Um, do we just connect? I think we do. Or do we save the 1 stone and get him? No, we'll just capture 2 stones for 2 eyes. There's no need to get him. So now he does go into the corner as he needs to, which is good. We would like to play the wedge and then connect in Sente and then leave him not alive. I think actually we should do this, and we will. He has 2 liberties. It's not enough to do anything. He played here, so he wants to wedge, but we'll still have 2 liberties. He's gonna be no good. It's a no-go. Yeah. Yep. This is all good. So the move should be here, the connect. That should be the pro move. But I find myself doing the connect here for some reason. It's extend and then black Atari's here, place here. Can we avoid Ko? It's probably okay even if we fight the Ko, but yeah. Black will pay for his lack of subtitle. Anyways, this was a very fun game to see. A lot of exchanges. Um, dead stones came back to life. This was like more than 40 points that Black got back with his co-threat, along with like 20. The corner was alive, so that's another 10, 20, 30. That's another 30 points for like 70 points. Black gained 70 points from the co. And White winning the co gained 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 points. It's crazy. Yeah, so it's in hindsight, it's better for Black to respond to the co for sure. Oh, right. White probably could survive in the corner, so then it's all backwards. But we messed it up, so let's just see the peak of desperation. This move highlighted the peak of desperation here. The estimator like this is White by 10. You guys can just imagine this guy is taking out his score estimator, White by 10. If I capture the stone along with the 10 points surrounding it, yes, maybe I can still win. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, good. So up here, this move is the easiest thing to think of, and try to make this alive. This is gonna be alive like this. Black may be able to do these fancy ice stealing moves, but this is at least a Seki. I think this is how White is gonna make sure this is alive. You know, this is clearly alive. So what else can Black do? Nothing. You know, we have to go back, and I don't see how. Yeah, this is probably the best. So our game move was here. We can still play this move. No, we already can't quite play this move. Can't quite play this move already. But then the next move, this one is just as good, and we can still play here. And this is not alive already. This is totally dead. This is totally dead. This is also dead. It's kind of. Well, can we not even have a ko here? I think this could be a ko. This is a. Oh no, this is dead. Interesting. So we do have to block now to get the maximum ice space. This is definitely a ko. If this is Sente, I'm sure White can live like this. No, it's not that trivial. I'm sure this way it's a ko to live, so that's fine. So what we did was not that safe in hindsight. This move directly was good. But what if Black plays a move like this move? He wants to Atari to falsify this side. And then he connects. Interesting. Very interesting. This could be a good move, but then he plays here. Very interesting. I'm sure this is working for White though. Just play this Sente and play here, and it's probably okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is totally alive. P. Womi, thanks for the follow. I'm sure we can also. This was really close. This was really close. I don't know. This guy did so much better when he started fighting very hard, right? But I mean, he was staring down a lost position all the way early here. We were totally right with the headbutting move.
Someone invites you to play.
Probably we don't want to expose that cut. We can just pull back like this. And then the key move, we don't have to defend everything. We can just let black capture one stone. This would be a success. And this is a bit complicated, and I think this is why black really, the Joseki black really insists on playing that Hane move. This is locally dead, and this is not enough. White has more than 3 liberties, and white can Atari. So this is also more than 3 liberties. So it's like a slight difference and everything is bad. That's why the Joseki is like this. And black peep as early as you can. Probably even, yeah, this is fine. But you know, you might even want to peep like all the way out to here. Yeah, this is very good for black. So yeah, peep as early as you can, play this move, and here, white Ataris, black does not run. Black plays a jump sometimes, and like this move sometimes. That's a Joseki, guys. Okay, well, opponent was staring down an unwinnable position ever since this died, and then this died. The tendon stones got killed, and white's right hand side lived without Ko. Lived without Ko. This was all good. All right, Geta is satisfying. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So Shogun is a wow. Shogun is clear. It's like is unquestionably on the blacklist. And so this guy who has an American flag with Korean characters, is this guy questionable too? If he's able to keep up against Shogun, then he'll also be on the blacklist. Black is at 9% at this moment, so 9% is losing. So black is not on the blacklist, it seems. Black is fine. Yeah. Black is at 9%. We'll see. If he can keep, you know, if the game goes to move 100 and he's still at 9%, then he's on the list. But if he just goes down to 1% from here, he would not be on the list anymore. All right. I'm glad we were able to find some games, even though, you know, it's not like game after game, that kind of pace that we want, but at least there's some. Hello, any tips for focusing / respecting opponents more? Most games I lose nowadays, it's because I stopped reading way too early. I don't think you stop reading way too early, a wild techno. I think it's because you don't appreciate the strengths of defender's advantage enough. So when you get into an advantageous position, an attacking position, you start to think this I should be able to kill this from here, and then it's all good. So the more you are able to appreciate or use defender's advantage in your game and start to swindle opponents that way, then you'll be able to focus, maintain focus on the game, and also respect the opponents more. What you really don't want is you haven't even won the game yet, and you're like, this game is over, I should win from here. And one great way to sort of consciously adjust this in your mind is to appreciate and use defender's advantage in your games more and get yourself into danger a lot and a lot more. I think I think this is a great tip. In experience enough game will be able to win them even on low focus. Aha, yes. Yes. So defender's advantage, my man. All right. So white turns, black plays this move in Sente. Uh, maybe white can Atari. let's see if Shogun is at 100% already. He's at 97%. So so uh, so so black is still on the good list for us. Um, Black is still on the good list for us. He resigned. Black lost to 1 4 dan, but that's okay, that's only one. He lost to 2 6 dans. That's okay. Lost to a couple of 7 dans, but he got to 8 dan. 50-50 at 8 dan, and then had a string of victories. Started winning, and he is now 9 dan. Interesting. Black is absolved. There is no problem. Okay, Shogun is on our list though. We played him in one of our 8 dan accounts when Shogun was still at 8 dan, and he hit all the blue moves. He's one of the more obvious ones. Okay. Yeah. Try to do more defender's advantage, and that will help one respect the opponent more, or respect what a group that's about to die can do on the counter offensive against you, and then you'll be able to deal with that well and play more sustainable development on your way to winning the game. Good. This guy. All right. Our viewers have came back up once we stopped reviewing games. I get it. No game reviews, all games all day long. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Tojay. Welcome, guys. We may not be able to find games effectively today, but we sure had a good time. Checked out games and everything. Okay, we logged on with another 9dan account. Is Obby. Okay, and maybe we'll go on OGS and check out some more games later. I know the pacing is dreadfully slow, not able to find games and everything. Everyone else has stopped streaming. And I believe, guys, so I do believe that the Europeans, the EGF players, I definitely believe the EGF European ratings also suffer from the same thing that the US suffers from, which is a very very low sigma value, making it very difficult for lower ranked players to promote and earn their way up. And this is especially a problem in the youth, in the young players. Yeah, so we have like Larry Young, which is a European 3 Dan. He is a Fox 8 Dan, so he probably has a hard time ranking his account, his EGF account up, and everything. So that makes sense. All right, we have found new sets of games. Let's see how Dohyub did in the Prague tournament. This guy I've never heard of, Wuxi, but he's very strong and he beat players like well, he's undefeated in Prague. Paul Balo, his rating is 2.6 something, which I don't know if that's 7 dan or 6 dan, but he was a 7 dan. Peak rating was definitely 7 dan, so it's all good. Oh my god, this black player, this is AI approved. This jump 014 is AI approved. So very, very impressive. This is a new idea in the modern game. It's quite strong. I'll play you after I defender's advantage this 4 dan. Yes. Yeah. So jump, yeah, this is wow, white plays here and a jump. This makes perfect sense. So this black player is playing some very AI approved Go style, which is makes a lot of sense. Wow. Yeah, defend one move and right back to the important area. Defend the middle. He even details this before he connects in the middle. And white, on the other hand, does not put this detail into action. I still think it's better to leave a cutting point on the outside. So, yeah, this was very, very well done so far.
Someone invites you to
Wow,
play.
I'd be very scared to go for the kill like with that peep, but if you guys heard someone invites you to play, the guy quit. So interesting. So this means this peep was not a good decision. Okay, okay. Seems like White was able to handle this attack relatively well. This move may have, White has full defender's advantage here. It's rare for one to have, full defender's advantage. You would like to use it to do something big, like if White can survive like this, then it's all good. Unfortunately, this is questionable. It's hard to, if White didn't lose all the liberties, this might be a um, winnable, you know, um, liberty race, but maybe White can't survive, so who knows? You would like to think about that, but maybe just was not able to do it. This was very tame. Maybe play this move. It's rare for one to be able to have full defender's advantage. One would want to do a lot more, maximize the stuff, the advantage. So at the end, black plays this move and probably maintains control of the game. Oh my god. This loses a lot of points. White probably did it to do the stuff over here, which makes sense. But you see how White's shape here ended up having to make another move here, and that is a problem. Yeah, this middle move is attacking and strengthening the black group, so it's very, very important. Black continues to do. Oh, double Hane. Nice. I was wondering I was wondering why he didn't play this Sente endgame first. I guess he was getting ready to do this. I don't know if it's a good decision or not, but if it works, it's gonna pay off a lot. Mm-hmm. Extend? Okay, white has co-threats, so white is really doing stuff here, but gives up over here, which is interesting. Why is it connected? Doesn't capture the two stones? Ah, this wedge over here. Nice, nice. I can't believe there's another wedge in the back there. Very well played. Okay, very strong. This whole thing died. Oh my god, this is one of the more beautiful kills I have seen, which is quite good. I'm sure white can still survive now, right? Can we? Hard to say. Like this capture is Sente for the top. I'm sure white can somewhat survive this, but wow, what a tight middle game this was played. Very strong. A lot of very AI-esque beginnings. That was quite good. I didn't even check the AI review. It was so good. I've never seen Dohelp do this kind of thing. I'm sure the AI approved move was here. How do we do the estimate score? White by 0.4. He runs. This is like okay, but it's a little worse than blocking. White by 0.7, no big deal. Interesting. He goes full like territory mode. That's interesting. Good, good, good. Squeeze. I had an impression that Squeeze was not AI approved, but at this moment, you gotta fight over here, so gotta fight somehow. Okay. White probably wants to press on the outside first, but this is okay. Benjamin Tuber holding his own against Doheb, the powerhouse Go player, who only loses to powerhouse Go players. Okay, white actually had an advantage earlier. Now it's totally even. Black by 12. Oh, the top right died.
Someone invites you to play.
As expected. As expected. Okay. At the end here it was black by 30. Okay. Benjamin Tuber. Makes sense. So the next game is very strong. So I take it Doheb lost this one by 2.5. White by 0.5. I don't know what Comey is 6.5. White by 2.5. So there's only 4 points on the board. How does white only win by half? Ah, white 0.5. It should be 2.5. Did white forget to keep prisoners? Okay, that makes sense. Wait, how did this... Where did all the comments go? Crazy game. White only has one group. Did white forget to keep prisoners? Probably. So at the end here, white down to the last seconds. Wow, black has 6 minutes. Okay. Ah, so I see. White is a very hard-working Go player who uses all his time until the last moment. Is Do Help or Jeremy doing better now? Jeremy is definitely a bit stronger, I would say, but Do Help has a higher rating. That's only because Jeremy suffers from the AGA's, super low. Jeremy has a super low sigma, so when Jeremy goes like 5-1, he gains like 0.02. So it's very hard for Jeremy to gain rating. But Do Help has not played that many AGA tournaments, so his rating still goes up. And Do Help won like two straight Go tournaments, so his rating went a lot higher than before. Wow, this Hane, AI approved. This is white by 4.5. Very nice, very nice. If you played here, it's white by 0.7, white by 1.6. Okay, so it's about the same. But yeah, being able to Hane here is very helpful. This is great. And then he doesn't connect, right? Nice. Nice. White played so well in the beginning. This jump is AI approved too from Black. This was great. Very strong player. White by 1.3. Yeah, this looks pretty bad for Black here. Only a couple of points, no problem. Why is it harder to rank up AGA rating? Is it just not enough players overall? No. It's the AGA rating. You're not supposed to gain any ranking with the AGA. You're not supposed to gain any rating. The AGA's rating system exists to figure out what your ranking, what your rating is, what your rating should be, and then sticks you there. Because the more you play, if you played 100 games and the rating system shows you at 6.20, the AGA is very sure of your level of play. So if you like win 5 games, it doesn't matter to the rating system because it already has this 100 games to figure you out. How this shows up is in the sigma you have. The lower your sigma, the smaller your rating moves if you win or lose a game. And the more games you play, the lower your sigma is because the more data points it has. So it's kind of like that normal distribution we saw earlier, and the more games you play, the more samples you have, the tighter your standard deviation is. Sigma actually is totally standard deviation. So having a low sigma means the AGA rating system is very it knows your rating very well. And so if you tell it like I got better, so I'm gaining rating, that does not fly. The AGA rating knows how strong you are. Yeah, and when it's a new player, the AGA rating says, I have no data points on you, so I don't know how strong you are. So if you win 2 games, you go up like a whole Dan
Someone
level.
invites you to
You
play.
go up like a Dan level or something. So it's, so if you have a high sigma, you can go up and down very quickly. So their AGA is aware of this, and they're discussing things like having a sigma floor or a minimum amount of uncertainty in the AGA's rating system's view of your Go strengths, which is very reasonable. It would have solved everything if so my sigma is 0.19. Jeremy's is actually much lower at 0.17 or even lower since he just played another tournament. Joe Kinney is a 5-dan who has a sigma of 0.14. Basically, the more you play, the lower your rating is. sorry, the lower your sigma is, the more sure of your, the more sure the AGA is of your level, and you're not supposed to like tell this otherwise. Like the AGA rating system says, you are here, and that's it, you can't like gain it's not there,
Someone invites you
it's
to
not
play.
there for you to gain rating. It's there to figure out what your rating is, and you're not a changeable thing. It definitely does not view you as a changeable thing. So if it's unsure of your ranking, if you have only played a game or two, it's
Someone
very,
invites you
very
to play.
unsure. So when you prove something, when you win a game, it updates its likelihood a lot. And if it's very sure with lots of data points, it does not move very much. So I think it'll work if they kept everyone's sigma at a minimum of zero point 0.5 or something. It'll be reasonable, where each player would rank up or down reasonably quickly, and that's fine. That's fine. So that like just makes the system say I am at a minimum this much unsure of your rank. So you go up and down, um, you go up and down basically. So the way that the system works, it was very complicated math, and I didn't figure out if how much you can move is proportional to your sigma or your sigma squared. As you can see, sigma squared really matters a lot because 0.2 squared is 0.04, and 1 squared is 1. That's a difference of 25 times, 25x. So if like, and our sigmas are lower than 0.2. So versus a 1.0 sigma, like if we win 20 games versus our average like same level opponent, that's equal to one game versus a guy who is a sigma of 1. So it's a huge difference. I'm pretty sure it's sigma squared. It's not just sigma itself linear. I'm pretty sure it's squared. So that's why the rating system really sticks people at certain ranks. And we just talked about today how the Europeans suffer from the same thing, probably. Maybe increasing sigma with activity is a solution. Exactly, like the G Lyco system, because increase exactly, and the opposite is happening. You decrease your sigma with yes, increasing sigma with inactivity is a solution, and that is currently the case. If you don't play the Go tournaments, your sigma slowly goes up. But think about what this does to your Go system. I want you to stop playing
Someone
for two
invites you to
years.
play.
Don't play any Go tournaments for 2 years if you want to rank up. That's clearly very not a good thing to have, not a good feature to have in your rating system. If someone hasn't played in years, they went up 5 ranks. Yeah, if you don't play for 5 years, your sigma goes up a lot. If you don't play for 1 year, your sigma goes up a little bit. So a Q player could never get to done level on AGA. For a Q player to get to the AGA, you have to like you either rank yourself up by 3 ranks or higher to reset your sigma, but that's just like going outside of the system. That's just like entering as a new player basically. You sort of you sort of claim a different rank and then you stop. So that's basically like doing a new player that's outside of the system. So yeah, increasing sigma with inactivity exactly. Except what does that do for your Go tournaments? That decreases your participation. So it's like all the wrong incentives. It's like KGS. They use the same system as the KGS system exactly. Yeah, like KGS, it don't reward you to play games. Exactly the same. Yep. Sounds awfully flawed for people to improve when you're stuck at certain tournament groups. Do people just self-promote? Yes, yes, people do just self-promote. Yeah, but then that's like another problem with the system, right? That's why they have to self-promote. At this point, just use ELO. ELO, no. Yes, the rating system does use ELO ratings. They have a ELO rating, except the ELO rating figures you out based on how many games you play and how much wins and losses you have. And the more you play, it figures your ELO out more and it sticks you here. Everyone wants a higher variability to the ELO rating. That's all. In EU, we don't have that. I think in EU, you guys do have that. And you guys have ratings on like 2400, 2500. And in the AGA, we have like 8.1, 6.2, -2, that kind of thing. And it's the same scale. I'm pretty sure the more you play in Europe, the less your rank moves as well. So I think you guys do have that, unfortunately. Crazy defund the AGA at this point. Just use ELO. No, they do just use ELO. Yeah, defund the AGA. Yeah, well, it's yeah. The rating system is heavily incentivizing people to wait and not participate in Go tournaments. Can you imagine that? My rating system. You want to earn a higher rating? Don't play in your Go tournaments. That's the last thing people want. We gain point over the probability to win, but there's no sigma for activity. Yeah, I think yeah, you win, you gain and lose rating based on your results. I do think you guys also have the feature where a new player moves a lot more than a existing player, and players have a very hard time gaining rating, especially the younger players who wins a lot of games or who starts out as at one dan and through participating in the tournaments gets to go up. I think it's the same system, but you guys may have implemented some kind of a sigma floor, which would just totally solve all this problem. Let me also pull up at least one game just so. Higher ratings have similar sigma in Europe, but it does not depend on game count. I'm not sure if it does not depend on game count, but I have seen Stanislaw have a very hard, like Stanislaw's rating crept up slowly over time. I think with a more variable rating system, his rating would have been. I think if Stanislaw was he's a P, but like a 7 dan player, I think his rating would have went up a lot more, a lot faster than how he currently have done. And the existing players may, go up or down in the same way. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe there's enough variability in Europe. I don't think so, though. I think people will complain about the same thing. Like, I'm a 1 dan, but I can't get to 2 dan in Europe because it takes me 5 Go tournaments to do it, that sort of thing. Anyways, so yeah, if the AGA got a sigma floor of zero point 0.5, that would do wonders. I'm pretty sure the ratings go up and down by the square of sigma, which is variance. So zero point 0.5 squared would be 10 times zero point 0.2 squared, right? Well, like 6 times 0.2 squared. So a one game would count 6 times as much for that sigma floor, and that would work. I think that would work. And they're talking about doing that, so it's all good. Actually, it depends on the rank. They gain more points in a 20k versus 20k rather 6 points. Yeah, the AGA has a very similar thing, except the AGA uses the sigmas. So sigmas across are higher in the double digit Q range and gets higher and higher the lower you go. as well. So it's the same. Yeah, your R sigma is not activity but level. Uh, yes, yes. Your sigma is not activity but level. Yes, yes, totally right. Um, it varies with your level. I think it also varies with activity, but I could be wrong. But your base sigma could be high enough. Anyways, I hope the AGA implements that sometime soon, and I think that would be very
Someone
good
invites you to play.
because at the current moment, you're very, very strongly incentivizing people to wait, stay home, and not play in the AGA Go tournaments, which I'm sure the AGA does not want. Um, I'm sure the AGA prefers players to go out and play AGA tournaments in any rating system. So good, good. All right, guys. I am good for today. Wasn't able to find too many games, but we played a couple. We talked about ratings and things like that. So good, good, good. We even saw how go. Oh, we still have this game that we're watching. Okay. Oh, so this game was very, very good. So far, White has played very, very well. And yeah, this attack is going swimmingly. Great, white by 7. Maybe he has to block, but I would like to see the block as a bigger move. Yeah, this turn would have been perfect. It just captures bigger, fixes this kind of thing as well. I think white would really like to press, but I think the cut works for black, unfortunately. So this is a little defensive. It gives black a great chance to turn this around. I think this turn is a dangerous one. Okay, I guess it's okay. But yeah, running this out is clearly not a good idea. Defender's advantage, but here we're bordering on thickness for white all over, so this is clearly not good. And white just press here. The turn the turn or jump needs to be played. But yeah, I can see how this is not a good thing for black at the moment. Very, very difficult. I don't know how to play this well. Is this a move? That's a move. That's a move, and then extend to get some Aji. That's a move. No, not. Maybe the AI is a little confused. Maybe it's connect and then play this move in Sente. That makes sense. That makes sense. That Sente destroys a lot of territory. Okay, White is just dominating in the game. What a great game by White. This is what a great game by White. A safety move. But yeah, White's very thick. White is doing so well and everything. This was so good, so good. Defender's advantage on the top. This was great. 12 points. Perfect, perfect. Nice, nice. Leave a lot of Aji. Nice, nice. My God, I really like how White played this game. Even though the top died, but it's defender's advantage, and it left a lot of Aji. I'm sure White is still winning at this point. Only 5.7 now. All right, but it's still okay. I'm sure. Oh, 2.2. Uh-oh, uh-oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Definitely could have used the Aji a little better. Probably maybe gotten some Ko Aji here. Maybe maybe do this and this first. Interesting, interesting. I really like how these 4 stones getting killed. That was very thick. But 1.3. Uh-oh. Yeah, the weaknesses. 0.5. Uh-oh. Black by 0.9. White by 3. Yeah. Yeah. Black by 2.5. The move is probably a block. Nope. Shows me what I know. Atari here. And then press. Nope. Hard to figure it out. Good, good, good. Ah, some time Sujis, no doubt. White by 2.2. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure White could have played better, but being so low on time. This move is a net, so this will work. This is big. Good, good, good. White by 4. Nice! Oh my god. He did it. Ooh. Is he still winning after this? Yeah, he is. Great. Great. Now what if White connects here? That's big. 6.6 I. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, the left-hand side is just way too much territory. The middle is thick, and oh, captured these 3 stones. I'm sure White's 3.5. Great. This is, well, at least he didn't lose anything in the late game. Oh, this was a mistake. Yeah, I think he was preparing for. I think White is preparing for a connect out, and this is no problem. But Black has this move. Ah, I lost to this move too. I didn't know. My opponent just like took away all of my territory. It was crazy. Although that was not the move. Huh. Interesting. Maybe, is this a move? No. That move probably dies. I don't know what the move is. I guess it's this one. Okay. Okay. So what happened in the game was a great end game by White. Was able to Atari hold on in this position. And White by 1.4. Nice. Black was not able to play this one. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Black would rather capture a stone. Okay, nice. He barely held on at the end. I'm sure he was down to his last um, moments. All right. Someone is at the door. Good job, White. See you guys. No, no, not see you guys. I'm gonna go check the door. And we'll check the last game. This guy versus Lucan. Good, good, good. Vidang Auto. I think someone dropped off a package. We had a truck out here early this morning, multiple guys. There's a mulch truck there, but we had a feed truck servicing back to back with fish, and then also for the niche corner. Do you know that niche right here? No, no. If you're doing like pavement work or something. Not pavement. All I know is waste cement out. They had a mulch guy coming out. What we do is like centipedes, and then we gave him a good rate. That's the area. How much does? Oh, great, great. Thanks. Yeah, we probably won't be doing this now, but thanks for coming, and this will be on our list to check out. It's usually, I'll be honest, it's usually pretty low on the list. Okay. So the reason I stopped by, had a sticky one board. At this point, I just do inspections. I don't want to get it too much. No, no, get it. We're good. Okay, thanks. All right. Someone at the door doing free bugs inspections. We have something all the time. These UK players are scary. The UK players are very scary. Very strong, huh? So wow, the autoplay is really slow on OGS. It seems. Okay. So Lucan Party Para goes for this stuff. I'm sure he prepared this. So I'm sure this is okay for white, right? No, it's not that good for white. Okay. And Lucan, I know, is very territorial as a Go player, so very surprised he would choose a Joseki that's wrapping around on the outside and then just doing this. Very aggressive attach, nice. Good or bad, it's very aggressive and it kind of, well, I guess it worked. More territory. The corner is safe now. This may have just been like an AI approved way of doing this. Interesting. Wow. UK players study super hard. If this Atari and capture is AI approved, I'd be very surprised. It is not, which is good. Thank God. The AI always likes this one a lot more, but if there's one time that the AI doesn't like prefer this over the cut Atari, it would be now. But because white's pretty strong over here on the left, but white's not that strong on the left, so that's why it's still good to do. Okay, one questionable move, but that's all good. Wow, this move S12, another very like it sort of stops this, which is very very interesting again. Wow, this is great. Yeah, yeah, having to do this is very uncomfortable for white locally, but at least white is able to live in the corner. A very tight game. Went for this. Wow. What? Atari this cut. White didn't cut because um, Atari Connect, and that's one of the downsides of making the 3 Atari. And this is locally a co. Oh my god! I'm sure this was prepared and prepared for right here. This is wow. This is great. Very very strong. Very like I wouldn't be able to. Even if I saw this move, I probably wouldn't be able to wedge and yeah, this totally worked. This is very tight. And white did get captured. Although Atari, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, good thing white still has this move to make
Someone
a
invites you to
a
play.
ko, which is very interesting. So the game is still very even. Wow. I guess white couldn't choose to not fight back like that. Atari and white by 0.6, black by 1.5 makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't let black have all these Sente moves like this. Interesting. Interesting. But white's probably pretty satisfied with how the game is going. I would be too. Um, I would be too, but it feels like white has this ko in the corner for life, and then it's all good. So yeah, I can't help but yeah. So black harness here. This is very very strong. Black is trying to play this shape, so this fixes the ko problems on the inside. There's no cut, so black doesn't have to play here. So interesting. Ah, he fights back here. Yeah, yeah. Now would be a. It's interesting to play this, but it's probably not in time. So Wade probably regrets, not having played something earlier, like now, for example. Just play this right away. Um, play this right away. Yeah, play this right away to get black to play here. As long as black plays one move, this will be forever a ko on the inside. That's gonna be good. And if black plays here, white simply lives. Black plays here. This is wow. This is totally alive. So I'm sure white regrets not playing the 3/3 as early as white could, and black like attack and fixes this stuff at the same time. So white wants to preserve this ko. That's why white played the hane to throw in. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Oh my god. Black by 8 points. Wow, wow, wow. Cut? Okay, cut is not defender's advantage, but it works. Oh my god. Connect can't be that good. Yeah, okay, so black should go find a co-threat. Wow, what destruction. Find a co-threat like throw in. No? Like this move? Nope. Ah, okay, I see, I see. It's not it's just black needs to connect. Okay. Ooh, ooh, super tough. The Aji in the corner is saving it for white here. So white gets the corner to live, and the game basically evens out. Wow, very strong play by white. But yeah, this lost some territory. Black is clearly doing better now. Yeah, this move left that Aji, which is gonna lose a bit, but black is still a bit ahead. 6.5. Wow, wow, wow. 3.5. My God. This shows a lot of good control from black. 2.5. So this is super strong and super well controlled. I'm not sure if it was controlled. Maybe black is not that good and is just losing this advantage. And maybe, but yeah, it's if it's down to like 1 point, it's definitely not controlled anymore. So okay, but black by 1 point. Interesting. It's Japanese rule, so black has 7 points on the board and won by half. Okay, so maybe if it's Chinese rules. Oh, actually, if it's Chinese rules,
Someone invites you to
um,
play.
it's hard because there's so black gets a last point, which means basically white gets a last dame. Black by 0.6. It's 7 points on the board. Black wins in both Chinese rules and Japanese rules because this is half, one half each. Wow, wow, wow. Interesting. 7 points on the board. Black wins. Nice. Wow, he was able to hold on for the win. So, at least these UK players are on par with the top older EU players. This is great. Black looks comfy. You missed E15. I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff. E15. Ah, this end game. Yeah, at the end. Okay, so white takes the last dame point. 7 points on the board. Okay. Okay. So 7
Someone
points
invites you to play.
on the board. Same number of stones, 7 points. Okay, so maybe white wins by black by half, so 7 points on the board. White takes the last dame, so it's like, oh, it's like maybe there's 8 points on the board. I don't know. Okay, this is weird how
Someone invites you to
Japanese
play.
rules also count the seki. This is only no points for white and no points for black, but in AGA rules, this would be 2 points for white and 1 point for black. So there's an extra point here. I see. So it's 6 points on the board, but black wins because this is counts. It's 7 points the rest of the board, but here this 1 point for white doesn't matter. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we can verify this by if blacks rose in, and then it doesn't matter, and this way white wins by half of a point. Nice. So white would have. So it's 6 points on the board. If there is one more point here for white, wow, this really came down to some rule sets. It's great. I'm glad they figured everything out. Anyways, these players are super strong from the UK, at least as strong as the ones in Europe. Have you seen the Japanese rules meme? They could fix the Japanese rules by just making these seki shapes like just have a point for wherever you control the point. You can get like wildly different, seki answers. And sometimes if you can force the opponent to like throw in once, that's like 1 point for your seki and stuff like that. It's crazy. So you can imagine having two of those 2 pointers and black having just black just having one like one-legged chicken shape, which is no points, and white would have 4 points, but in Japanese rules that would be 0 points, and you could do this on, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's Japanese rules. Okay, so Closius is channel is offline. Okay. Same category. Hopefully, no. Yeah, there was no one. There was no one. There was no one streaming. So sorry, we were not able to. Bats is streaming, but he's not streaming Go. All right, we can go stream raid the bats. Bats. Just because he is he is he is heroes of might and magic. All right, see you guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. We'll probably stream tomorrow, and then we'll go full like game mode tomorrow and play a lot. All right, see you guys. See you guys next time.